So guys, welcome back to part 2 of the video. So after you're done with that part, now we're going ahead to join it to the arm part that we had made. So make sure as you put the pieces together, put the wrong sides facing the same direction. Like the way I've placed it, the wrong sides are both facing up. So what I'm going to do is just I'm going to put the yarn across the arm. That's where I'll be joining the wrist part, so that I can, let me call it, shrink it. Pull the yarn so that you can shrink to the size of the wrist, but don't make it too tight, because you will need to pass your hand through it, through that part. So you don't want to be too tight, yeah, so that it can fit your hand. So adjust it well till it's the same size as the wrist part, but don't make it too tight. Now we're going to attach the pieces together. Make sure you attach the wrong sides facing the same direction. So just attach that one like that. You can use a needle or just the hook that you're using to crochet. That's okay. Either way, it's okay. So just keep attaching till you reach the end. So that's my piece, the complete one. I've attached the arm part to the wrist part. That's how it's supposed to look like. And now I'm going to attach the arm, the hand, the entire full hand part to the body, that major piece. So you can see I've turned the wrong sides together, and the ribbed parts, as I'm counting, they have a total number of 23, because on the right sides there are 22 of them, but on the wrong side there are 23. So you're gonna go ahead and count 11. Then the 12th one is the one that is on the center, because there'll be 11 on the side, 11 on the side, that's 22. Then the 23rd one is the one that is supposed to be at the center. So join those two pieces together the way I've indicated, the way I'm showing you, and make sure the wrong sides are facing the same direction. For me, the wrong sides are both, yeah, as you can see them, those are the wrong sides. Make sure from that center it's supposed to be equal on both sides. We don't want one piece going lower, the other upper, when you're joining the whole part together. So we're going to count those spaces. That's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 20 21 and 22. We have 22 of them over there. So you'll count 22 on both sides, 22 on this side, 22 on the other side, and that's where you'll start joining from. So what I mean is, the total number of the ribbed line that you have, you'll multiply them by 2. So now that's the spaces that you should be counting. It doesn't have to be 22. If you have 9, count 18 spaces. So that's what I mean. So go ahead and join those two parts together, and go ahead, do that till the end. The rib part should be on one chain, and then that space have another chain too. That's why I said double the spaces. So I'm done joining that part, and now we are going to join to complete the arm. Close it up. So we're just going to begin from the wrist part downwards to the waist side part. So just keep doing that till you reach the other side, and that's what you'll do for the other side of the arm too. So I'm done with the arms, and now we're going to the neck area. I'm going to attach yarn so that we can begin working on that turtleneck part. So after fixing, we're going to make 34 chains. 34 chains if you're going to use the half double crochet, but make 35 chains if you're going to use the single crochet. So I'm going to begin making half double crochets from the very first chain, but if you're using the single crochet, you're going to skip the first chain and begin from the next one. That's why I said make 35, so that in total you can have 34 chains, 34 single crochets. Just like the half double crochets, you're going to have 34 of them. So make half double crochets all the way downwards, and I'll show you how to join it to the neck part. However, for some might prefer making the turtleneck part separately and attach it later. It's okay if you would like to do that too. So after reaching the end, make sure you have 34 half double crochet or single crochets, and now we're going to join that line, so that the first we're going to use the slip stitch. So that first slip stitch is just joining that line so that it can be attached there. And now we're going to make 2 more slip stitches. That's 1, and now that's 2, the second slip stitch. So we have that, and we're going to turn our work going upwards again. Skip for this one, we are going to skip the first 3, those chains that you're seeing over there. Skip the first 3, the 2 slip stitches and the base stitch. Now that makes a total of 3, and now you begin in the 4th one, so that we have the same number of single crochets or half double crochets that you're using. That is 34. So just keep doing that till you reach the end and come back, and I'll show you again. If you haven't, if it wasn't clear, then we redo it again on the second layer. So after reaching the end at the top, you're just doing the same thing you've been doing with the arms. Just work till the last stitch, and then chain one and turn your work. And now again you're going to do the same thing downwards till to the neck area. So I'm at the bottom again, working on my last stitches till I have 34 chains, half double crochet that is. So now we're going to work on the base again. Make sure you don't work in that chain that you did last time, on the last chain, so you start from the next one after that last chain that you worked from. So that is the first one, is the base of that line that you've just come with from the top. And now make 2 more slip stitches. That's one, and then the second one. So I have a total of 3 slip stitches. Now turn your work. As usual, skip the first 3 chains or spaces or whatever you want to call it. Here, skip 1, 2 and 3. We're going to begin working from the 4th one, so that you can have a total of 34 chains. If you made lesser, make sure you have, if you made lesser chains from in the beginning, make sure you have the same number of single crochets or half double crochets. So that's the pattern that we're just going to use for the neck. Also, when working at the ribbed area, we're going to use the ribbed line and the spaces between the space between the ribbed line. So if you're going to make those three slip stitches, make one on the first rib line, and then the next on the space in between, and then the next one, the third one on the next rib line. Yeah. So that's the same process that you'll be doing. So keep working around that using the same process, and I'll meet you at the end so that I can show you how to join. So I've done my neck area, and I've completed the joining parts. I'm just going to pull that loop to the other side so that it can be easy to join. Make sure the loops are corresponding. We had 34 half double crochets or single crochets, so make sure the first one corresponds to the first one. That's where you're joining to. The second one, you join to the second one, so that they do not look crooked or they do not overlap each other. Another thing, we are doing the joining on the right side of that outfit. We're not doing it on the wrong side, we're doing it on the right side. So I've reached the end of the joining. Just going to chain one and then nip off that yarn. Then we're going to tuck in that hanging thread. Put it on the inside and tuck it well so that it hides. So we are done with our tutorial. That is the final piece. We have completed working on it, and thank you so much guys for watching and for being patient with me. Thank you for being here. I hope you understood the tutorial, and see you next time. Please make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Thank you so much guys. Bye bye.